A person travels distance pi r. That is, pi r is the half the circumference along the circumference of the circle of radius r. That means distance pi r is the half the circumference. So that means the endpoints are diametrically opposite. So displacement will be the diameter of the circle. So you can write d, or it is actually the radius r is given. So it is 2r is the displacement. The second case, action of heat on the blue vitriol is a physical as well as chemical change. So when it is heated, so first the crystals converted into powdered form, copper anhydrous copper sulfate is formed. So that is the physical change. Color change is the physical change, and the chemical change is the evolution of a water vapors. So water vapors, it decomposes to form separate water. That is a chemical change. What happens when RBCs are kept in a hypotonic solution? Name the process involved. Hypotonic, that means
Ma'am,
hypotonic
swell.
solution, that is
It will swell
Androsmos.
amount of water is more
more
in the
inside that.
hypotonic solution. So therefore, the water will move inside the cell. More amount of water will move inside the RBC, that is inside the cell. So therefore, RBCs will swell. And the process is
Osmosis.
osmosis. Identify the following: a cell organelle which is present in both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell, that is
Ma'am, ribosomes.
ribosomes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in this.
Continue.
Ma'am, can I
Yeah,
tell
tell
the doubt?
fast.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Ma'am, in our tuition book, ma'am, as far as I have read, I guess sir had given like for nucleus membrane bound, or like no, he had given some organelle, ma'am, for that. That's what, like, is that wrong or right,
What?
ma'am?
I couldn't get what you want to tell.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, in our notebook,
Hmm.
the notebook which you have written, there sir has put the definition of nucleus, like ma'am, organelle word came, ma'am, like.
No, nucleus is not an organelle.
Oh, yes.
The cell organelle involved in the formation of lysosome, Golgi apparatus, Golgi bodies. A cell organelle present in liver cells of vertebrates and helps in detoxification, that is SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. A cell organelle which is found in only animal cell, centrioles, or you can write lysosomes. That time many student has asked for the differentiate between distance and displacement. It was told 4 points you have to write. Student have written only 2 points. May I know why? And multiple times it was told, that is whenever the question is there to differentiate or write the differences, you have to write in columns. Why can't you follow? That means you are not following my instructions properly. You will learn only after losing marks in school exam. You will learn only after getting hurt. Continuously it was told, that is when the 2 mark question is there, you have to write 4-point difference, and that too in a proper column form. But still students are not following. You want to lose mark and after that only you will understand, then better you do that. Same thing, how is a bacteria cell different from an onion peel cell? That is again the same question repeated. But here also the same mistake. Distance and displacement. First is you have to write the definition. Always in the beginning you have to write the important points and then write the secondary things. So first is the main definition you have to write. The distance is the total length of the path followed by an object. And displacement is shortest distance between the initial and the final point of the object, is called a final point of the motion, is called as displacement. Distance is a scalar quantity independent of direction. Displacement is a vector quantity because it is dependent on direction. Third point, distance can never be zero, but displacement can be zero as well as negative. Distance covered is always equal to displacement or greater than displacement always. But the displacement is always less than displacement or equal to displacement. How is bacteria cell different from an onion peel cell? Bacterial cell is a prokaryotic cell and the onion cell is a eukaryotic cell. Bacterial cell nuclear bound Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bacterial cell is a prokaryotic and onion cell is a eukaryotic cell. Bacterial cell membrane bound cell organelles, that is cell organelles having membranes, are not there. And onion cell, all membrane bound cell organelles are present. Nucleus is not present. Don't write the word as nucleus is not present. So nuclear material is not enclosed by nuclear membrane.
Ma'am, can we tell that nuclear region is only not present or
No,
poorly defined?
no, don't write that. Teacher won't
Can we
give you
write
marks for that.
nucleolus is not present?
No, you cannot write that. So well-defined nuclear membrane is not present. Is a proper statement. And well-defined nuclear, yes.
Ma'am, I just have one doubt. The milk of magnesia is a suspension, right?
Yeah.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
So,
in our textbook, it's given suspension and colloid.
yes, ma'am.
This depends on the how fine their particles are present.
Ma'am, so in the exam, if they ask milk of magnesia, then you have to write it as
Suspension,
right?
suspension.
Suspension. Okay.
You
Okay,
have to
ma'am.
write as a suspension.
Okay,
Ma'am,
thank
could
you.
you repeat how do we write the proper sentence in the about the nucleus?
That's what I told you right now. Well-defined nuclear membrane is present. And well-defined nuclear membrane is not present.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Number of chromosomes single in bacteria and number of chromosomes are in pair, more in number in onion cell. Okay, these are the
Ma'am?
5 points you can write. Don't write the size is smaller and size is bigger. Don't write that answer.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a, ma'am, I
Let
got,
me finish the
yeah.
paper.
Ma'am, in this only I have doubt, ma'am, this paper.
So one, let me finish. After that, after I've my explanation, still anything is extra there, you can ask me. Which of the following will show Tyndall effect? Tyndall effect is only shown by suspensions and colloids. So which of the suspensions and colloids you have to check out here? Salt solution is a solution, so will not show Tyndall effect. Milk is a colloid, it will show Tyndall effect. Copper sulfate solution is a solution, true solution, so therefore it will not show. Starch solution is a colloid, so it shows Tyndall effect. So Tyndall effect, because the colloids and suspensions, the particle size is bigger enough to scatter the beam of light. So therefore milk and starch solution have the solution particle size is bigger. They show the Tyndall effect. What is meant by concentration of the solution? So finding the percentage of amount of solid present in a given solution is called as a concentration of the solution. And here in the calculation, concentration of the solution, you have to calculate 12 gram of urea is present in 160 gram of solution. So it is a solution. So 12 divided by 160 into 100. 7.5 is the answer. List 4 reasons to support that air is a mixture, not a compound. First, air is made up of many different gaseous particles. The gaseous particles are mixed in any proportion. The amount of any gas is not constant, definite everywhere. It is varying proportions can be seen everywhere. Then third one is you can tell about the what you call as a fixed proportion. Third point you can write as any fixed proportion is there, mixture, and the particles of air can be separated by any physical method. The third point you can write. Then fourth point, it can show Tyndall effect.
One more point can I add?
It is transparent. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can we add that it is made up of pure substances like elements and
It is already
compounds?
first point you have written. It is a mixture of many gases.
No, ma'am,
Mixed in
I
any
didn't. I
proportion.
wrote this point as last one, ma'am, which you just told in the first one.
Fine. A train starting from rest attains a velocity of 72 km per hour in 5 minutes. So starting from rest, that is u is 0. Final velocity v is 72 km per hour. You have to convert into meter per second. Whoever has copied from internet, they have kept in kilometer per hour. Okay. And meter per second, you have to convert it. 5 minutes, you have to convert into seconds. And you have to find out the acceleration in meter per second square. No answer of kilometer per hour square is accepted. So I know that is those people have done, those are copied from the internet. Okay. And then by using that acceleration, you will get 0.06 meter per second. And then distance traveled, don't take 0.06 as an acceleration value. Whose value you got as 0.06, that you have to take it, that is 1 by 15. So while calculating S is equal to UT plus half AT square formula, A value take as 1 by 15. Then you will get 3000 meter. S is the answer. For S, you will get 3000 meter answer. Clear? So otherwise, if you take 0.6, you will get the approximate answer of 2700 meters. I think so you are getting. Differentiate between solution, colloids and suspensions. So you have to write 3 points, 3 marks it is. So 3 points minimum is needed for all three. Solutions are homogeneous, colloids are heterogeneous, suspensions are heterogeneous mixtures. Solutions particle size is lesser than 1 nanometer. Colloids are in between 1 nanometer to 100 nanometers. Suspensions, the particle size is big enough, that is more than 100 nanometer. The solution particles can be easily passed through filter paper. Colloids also can easily pass through filter paper, but the particles of suspensions cannot pass through filter paper. Solutions do not show Tyndall effect. Colloids and suspensions shows Tyndall effect. Solutions are transparent, colloids are turbid, translucent, and the suspensions are turbid, opaque. Solutions, the particles of the solutions are stable, that is the particles do not settle at the bottom of the container. Colloids also stable, the particles do not settle when left undisturbed, but the suspensions are unstable, the particles settle down when left undisturbed. Okay, so any 3 points, 3, 3, 3, 9 points you have to write. Derive position time relation. So position is S, time is T. So S and T, any equation which consists of S and T, that is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. That is second equation of motion you have to derive. Now in this case, the type of motion represented by the following graph. So first is distance time graph. It is uniform motion. It is a distance time graph. So velocity is constant. So therefore it is uniform motion. Second one is velocity time graph. So it is a uniformly accelerated motion. And the third one is displacement time. So therefore it is downward. So it is doesn't matter. It is a retarded motion. It is uniform motion again because it is a straight line. So it will be a uniform motion. It's clear. Displacement time. It is a uniform motion still because it is a straight line.
Ma'am, but displacement time, so how can it be uniform motion, not retarded?
How it is retarded? First tell me.
Ma'am, it's retarded if the acceleration is negative.
Where is acceleration? You will get it from displacement time graph.
Okay, ma'am. Got it.
Here, what is the speed? Velocity. Displacement by time is a velocity. So at 1 second, what is the displacement? Somewhere here. 80 we can consider. For 2 it is 60. Then for 3 it is, means it is you have to find out. So it is every time you will get the constant velocity.
Yes, ma'am.
So constant velocity, that means uniform motion. Clear? Draw the plant cell. Again here most of the students have done mistake. Most of the students. Almost all. First is the proper diagram. No. One of the students only has drawn, who has drawn the very good diagram. I like that diagram. I've written very good. Rajshri, yours or Prithvi, yours?
Ma'am, you have written for me, ma'am.
Yeah, you have written Rajshri, right. Very good diagram you have drawn.
Thank you, ma'am.
And as well as the points. And here every time when this kind of questions are there, you have to write the answer separately. And then the same parts you can label in the diagram. So you have to first mention these answers of E, all 5. A part is determines the function and development of the cell, that is nucleus. Packages material coming from the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies. Provides resistance to the microbes to withstand hypotonic external media without bursting, cell wall. Is site for many biochemical reactions necessary to sustain life, cytoplasm. Is a fluid contained inside the nucleus, nucleoplasm. These answers you have to write separately as A, B, C, D, E, and the same parts you have to label in the diagram, and the proper diagram is needed. Now ask doubts. What are the doubts?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in my answer paper, ma'am, the 6th question. Answer paper, ma'am. Ma'am, my first 3 points you put take, and for the last one, ma'am, you got 1 whole mark, ma'am. Like for that last one, you got 1. I don't, ma'am. Can you tell me how many marks each point is for?
Half marks.
Half mark.
Yeah. It's a 2-mark question. So half marks for all, both half of. Both 1/4, 1/4.
So each is 1/4, ma'am. But you got 1 whole mark for the last point being wrong.
That's not be proper then. Any other?
For me, in the 6th question, last point I wrote it as bacterial cell does not have chloroplast and onion peel cell has chloroplast.
Cyanobacteria has chloroplast.
Ma'am, that is an exception.
Yes, you cannot mention that point.
Okay, ma'am.
Because it is the main difference between the prokaryote and eukaryote is expected by the teachers.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you just check, ma'am, because
Any other doubts? Anyone else?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in the Sunday's objective test.
Okay, 1 sec. So prokaryotic and eukaryotic, it was not considered as a differentiating point because they are expecting the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic difference. So that will not be considered as a point. So 2 points are right. So one mark for that.
okay. And ma'am, I told you in the beginning only, ma'am, 23 it's supposed to come. I counted it. So
Okay, I will make it 23. Yes, what's the doubt? Manapriya?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I tell the question? Wait, I will open the questions. Question number? Yours only.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, milk is a suspension. I mean, milk of
Milk is
magnesia.
colloid.
No, milk of magnesia is suspension or colloid, because in our NCRT book, it is given as colloid.
Milk of magnesia is colloid. NCERT, let me open. Milk of magnesia is colloid. It's given in the textbook. Milk of magnesia is given colloid, so colloid only. NCERT, whatever is given, you have to consider that.
So, ma'am, but it's supposed to be a suspension.
Milk of magnesia is actually the, depending on the powdered form, it is a hydroxide dissolved.
Because
It can be considered as both suspension and colloid.
even I wrote colloid, so I had a doubt now.
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
understand.
Because in the test also we had milk of magnesia is a colloid or a suspension.
In school, what they have
No,
to?
ma'am. Ma'am, in our objective test in Sapiens app.
Yeah, that's what objective. Where that has gone? Okay, that's this one update I have not put, so it has gone somewhere. That's the reason I could not find it. Let me check.
Ma'am, I searched right now in Google. It's like colloidal suspension.
Ma'am, when I searched, it was like according to NCRT, it is given as colloid. But
Yes, I got
it's
NCERT. It
actually-
is given in the table as this one only, colloids only.
But it's
So-
actually suspension.
What should we consider the answer as?
In NCERT, it is given colloid, so you have to consider colloid because they will accept the NCERT answers, whether it is right or wrong.
Isn't it?
Ma'am, Eschand, it's given as suspension.
Ma'am,
Isn't it
yes,
supposed to be wrong?
ma'am.
Yes.
I mean, our school test, we had revision test for this lesson. Ma'am, it was given milk is a suspension only it's given. Our teacher's giving suspension, textbook is giving
This
colloid.
is milk of magnesia.
That's what I'm telling, milk of magnesia only.
Different books has given different answers. That was about the gel also.
Ma'am, Google is like it's colloidal suspension.
It depends on particles actually. There's particle exactly at the boundary, so that is the problem.
So,
Ma'am, then
Yeah,
we can
we won't
ask
be able
our
to differentiate
teachers
it, right?
also it's given like what that should be right.
Ma'am,
yes.
so it can be considered as colloid and suspension.
So, in a paper, if we have colloid and suspension as two different points, so we can consider the answer both of them.
Ma'am, I'll
Ma'am, we
click
can ask
agar and I'll
our
type colloidal
teachers, like
suspension.
the teachers who teach us.
Yes, you can check
We
with
can
them.
confirm it with them.
Yeah, with them because they are only giving you the answers.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I had another doubt. Which of the following is not an emulsion? So, butter is also not an emulsion. That's what is given in NCRT.
Butter is not
Ma'am, in
emulsion.
Eschand, it's given like butter and milk. Yeah, butter is an emulsion.
Since milk is an emulsion, butter should be.
In NCRT, it's given as it's a gel.
Butter is gel.
Ma'am, how can it be gel,
This
ma'am?
one. It is liquid is dispersed in solid.
Yes.
Butter is a fat.
Ma'am, how can it be gel?
Butter is a fat. Butter is actually the fat. This is older one.
Ma'am, butter is
Yes.
fat, but then cheese is protein, no, ma'am.
Cheese is also fat and protein both. Both of them has the all fats and proteins are present in it.
Ma'am, so if this
But a
question
more
is
amount
asked
of fat for butter.
Ma'am, this question was asked
So
in the
whatever
test.
it is given in the NCRT, consider it. And if there is any change your school teacher has given, you have to consider that.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, there is no in this test also there's no option for gel. No, actually it was shaving cream, right?
The answer was shaving cream.
Shaving cream is a foam. It is not emulsion because it is gas and liquid. Gas is mixed in a liquid, that is a shaving cream.
Ma'am, because here then we have then two options, butter as well as shaving cream.
Yeah. I'm not able to find that paper itself. Your question papers only I'm not able to find out.
Ma'am, for me it was in the last, ma'am.
For you it is different. For me it is different. Just a sec.
You stopped screen sharing?
Yeah, I have stopped. 17th. Rajshri is the highest.
Ma'am, how many marks?
Marks is his one only question wrong. 25.
What's the second highest?
What is the problem in question? The milk of magnesia, it is given in the textbook. But that is the problem with the teacher. Teacher what have given suspension. If it is given, use suspension.
Yes.
Because there is again the
So
problem.
the teacher is given suspension.
Yeah, for the school teachers, confirm it and remember that.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, then who is?
Shaving cream is not an emulsion, right?
Face cream is an emulsion, right?
Yeah. Face cream will come in emulsion. Okay. Any other doubt you have?
Ma'am, I just wanted to know my rank.
I will right now make it. Your third one.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is my rank?
Second. Nidhi is also third. Even Arinja is also third.
Not mine.
You got it right now if you check. Fifth one.
Ma'am, my rank.
6, 7 students are there. Fourth one. Lohit fourth. Tejal fourth.
Can you repeat my rank, ma'am?
5, 5.
Ma'am, how many people got second?
1.
Okay.
Rajshri first, second. Then three students have third rank. Bhanupriya, Arinjay and Nidhi. Deepika, Vishal, Nitin, Vijay, Lohit, Tejal 4. Navika, Vidyut 5. Sanjana, Prithvi 6. Sia, Ashita, Siddharth, 7. Manish, Ritvik, Nachiket, Srija, Sunanda, 8. Aditya, Diya, 9.
Ma'am, could you tell the ranks for the lines and angles?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, lines and angles, one of my answers should be correct.
Yes, ma'am. Some
Yes, ma'am, the question was wrong. Then later on it got changed.
By that time I submitted.
His rank is calculated. You got the ranks. That time only sir has calculated and sent you. When you see your test result at that place, you will see the rank.
No, ma'am, it's not there.
Now you can check. It was there. After that, it was told done.
Yes, ma'am, it's
When
there.
everyone will submit it, after that, sir will do that. This one I was not finding out. That's the reason I couldn't see. Okay, fine. Any other doubts you have? Already 6:35.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in like if they give the initial velocity is 5 meter per second, final velocity 8 meter per second, find the displacement. So basically, you have to find s is equal to, and time they've given some 7 or 8 seconds, ma'am. So basically, you have to find the displacement means s is equal to ut plus half at square, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And ma'am, I'm just get confused in one thing, ma'am. Ma'am, the area below the can you explain each area below the 3 different graphs, ma'am? Can you just explain that once?
It is applicable for only one graph, that is uniformly accelerated motion.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, where can you see the rank?
When you see the test result there itself.
Okay, ma'am.
Your test result there itself, you will get it. Uniformly accelerated motion. In that only you can find out the area below the graph will be found out. That is, it will give the distance value.
Ma'am, then that milk of magnesia answer is correct, no, ma'am?
Milk of magnesia, yeah, colloid and suspension both will be correct. So you will be having second rank then.
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, so 2 people second rank.
Yeah. Yes, any other doubts you have?
Ma'am,
Yes.
can you, ma'am, like in our tuition class, ma'am, we did not learn about the structure of like endoplasmic reticulum and all, ma'am. Can you just explain that once?
Sir has explained you already.
No, like the structure, we did not write it down anywhere, right? So can you
Sir
just
has explained, no?
can you explain it once more, ma'am?
Right now I can't.
Ma'am, for the cell chapter, on bacterial cell, plant cell, and animal cell diagram is only there, right?
Yeah.
Ma'am, my teacher is giving diagram for each and every organelle.
Good. You can learn it. Your
Ma'am,
school teachers are
endoplasmic.
taking for one month for one chapters.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, endoplasmic reticulum looks like a maze.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you please explain ions again, because I got disconnected in the last class.
This thing was off. This thing was on. हाँ हवा संभल थी वैसे I'm so hungry.
Ritvi, your mic is on. Any other doubts you have? Otherwise, I will continue with the chapter. Anyone, any other doubt you have?
Ma'am, for the lines and angles test, what is the highest mark?
Full 30. 30 or 40 it is. Okay. How much marks
How
it is?
much out of
30,
30?
30 only. Nidhi got 30. Srinidhi got 30. Aditya got 29.
Ma'am, I should be getting 30.
Ma'am, for that other
29,
maths
many
test,
students have got. 4, 5 students got 29.
That must be because of the question.
Yeah.
ma'am, this thing, polynomial factorization and coordinate geometry.
So everyone, sir has already maths. Sir is doing immediately after that. When you finish the papers, after that he calculates. And this
Ma'am,
one.
for this we didn't get, ma'am, that polynomial 3 chapters.
We didn't get that now.
You didn't get ma'am.
Okay, I will do
I
that
got
afterwards.
it. I got it.
That means everyone will got it. Not for the one person is not there. Fine. Any other doubts are there from that chapter?
Which chapter, ma'am?
Any of the earlier chapters?
No.
So next Sunday, coming Sunday, you will write the objective of tissue. Okay, objective test of tissue chapters. Sunday. Okay. So coming back to ions form then.
Ma'am, can you please explain ions?
Yes, I'm explaining. I have not completed anything. There's much more things to explain in the ion part. I've just started that time on. So here the structure of an atom. So structure of an atom, we have seen that is atom is made up of three fundamental particles called as protons, neutrons, and electrons. So protons, neutrons, electrons, protons are positively charged, neutrons do not carry any charge, and electrons are negatively charged, which are revolving around the orbit in a fixed orbit energy levels. They are revolving around the nucleus. So in this case, the number of protons and number of electrons are exactly equal. So therefore, total charge on the atom is 0. So no charge it carries. So therefore, it is electrically neutral. But there is a stability. The atoms are not chemically stable. So what is stability? That is the number of electrons in the last shell. So number of electrons needed in the last shell is always 8 electrons. So when any atom do not have 8 electrons, then that we call as chemically unstable atom. So in such cases, they will start fulfilling that by either losing electrons or by gaining electrons, right? So what happens when any atom gains electron, or what happens when any atom loses electron?
Ma'am, when they gain electron, it becomes negatively charged. When they lose, they become positively charged.
Okay. Now here take the example of sodium. I'll give you the example of sodium. Its electronic configuration is first shell 2 electrons, second shell 8 electrons, third shell 1 electron. Okay. It has last shell has 1 electron. So what it do? Now here this shell should have possibility of, if this is the shell, then it should have the 8 electrons in the last shell. So it has two things has to be done. So either it will gain 7 electrons or either it will give out that 1 electron. So that means this shell will not be there. Only these two shells it will have. So what will happen? 7 gaining will not be easy because anyone will not give 7 to it. Any other atom cannot give 7 electrons to this atom. So therefore gaining 7 is not possible. So to attain stability, it loses one electron. So sodium has 11 electrons. So number of protons and number of electrons in the beginning in an atom. It has total 11 electrons and 11 protons are there. Proton carries positively charged, so it has plus positive 11 and charge it has.
Plus
And
9.
all the electrons will have negative charge. So therefore total charge on all electrons is minus 11. So plus 11 minus 11 will become 0. So therefore this atom is neutral. That is, it do not carry any charge. It does not carry charge. Now, to attain stability, it has to lose one electron. After losing one electron, there is no change in the proton. So therefore, proton will remain plus 11. But one electron has gone. So how many electrons now it has?
10.
10 electron. And all of them carries negative charge. So minus 10. Now what is the total value? Plus 11 minus 10. So it is plus 1. So that means it has extra 1 positive charge it has. So this atom carries
1 positive charge.
plus 1 charge. So this we don't call it as an atom, we call it as positively charged ion. Positively charged ion, and we give them its a name as cation. Special name is given cation. Okay, so this way positively charged ion, cation.
Okay, ma'am.
Cation.
So, ma'am, if an atom carries negative -1 charge, then will it be called
Anion.
anion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now chlorine, Cl, it has 17 electrons. So its electronic configuration is 287. This electronic configuration I will explain you. 287. Now to complete octet, what it needs? Either it will gain 1 electron because it has to complete 8 electrons in the last shell. So it has to gain 1 electron or lose 7 electrons. So which option is easier?
Gain 1 electron.
So it will gain 1 electron. This is E, that means electron. E and bar is written, so that shows it is actually the symbol of writing electron. It will gain 1 electron. Now atom. How many protons and how many electrons it has? It has 17 protons, 17 electrons. Proton carries positive charge, electron carries negative charge. So plus 17 minus 17, this will become 0. So therefore atom is electrically neutral. Then after gaining 1 electron, what happens now? Proton remains same, plus 17 it carries, and after gaining 1 electron, so what happens now? Total number will become 18 and it will carry minus charge. So plus 17 minus 18 will become minus 1. Now it carries minus 1 charge. That means it will become negatively charged ion. We give its name as anion. It is actually getting attracted towards anode of electrode, so therefore it is called as anion. And this particle is attracted towards cathode, so therefore its name is cation. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So this way the ions are formed. Now how to find out how many electrons any atom loses or how many electrons any atom gains?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, is it always necessary that protons will have same number of atoms as electrons? Same charge as electrons?
Yes, it is. One proton carries a charge exactly similar to that of electron. magnitude is same, only they're opposite. So they are attracting each other. So therefore our consideration is they're oppositely charged. So therefore one is taken positive, another one taken negative. But the value of that charge carried by them is exactly same. 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 is the value of the proton, and the electron carries a charge.
Ma'am?
Yes?
Ma'am, could you explain it briefly? I got disconnected for a while.
From the last class, I'm doing the same. Okay, then I can.
Sorry, ma'am.
Fine, no issue. Now everyone clear this one. Fine. What happens? Just like we make a family, because we can't stay alone. Every human beings, every animals, generally they can't this one. So what happens? And we make the furniture in house. All our need we will fulfill. The same way, the need of atom is to complete their last shell of electrons, 8 electrons, is their main aim. So in doing that, they want to become like their role model is a noble gases. So their role model is a noble gas. So they want to become like a noble gas. So what is a noble gas? The noble gas are those atoms which have their outer shell completely filled. So that means 8 electrons in the outer shell, except helium. Helium has only 2 shell because it is in the first shell. In this case, what happens? They wants to become like a role model as a noble gas. So they wants to become like a nearest noble gas. So in doing that, they have to lose electrons or they have to gain electrons. Sometimes someone has an extra property, they will give it, donate it. Bill Gates has that. And some of the people don't have, so they will earn it. Like the same thing happened for the atoms also. Atoms also, if they don't have the sufficient electrons, they will either gain or lose electrons. If here it is 1 extra, so this is the hindrance for sodium. Because sodium has 1 extra, so instead it cannot gain 7 electrons. It's not possible. That is because gaining also needs a large amount of energy. So what it will do, instead of gaining 7 electrons to complete this third shell, what it will do, lose this 1 electron. Only 1 electron it has to lose. It will not need a large amount of energy. So easily it will lose 1 electron. And then after that only left out is 2 and 8 electronic configuration. So, and the last shell will be this second shell will be the last shell which have 8 electrons. Now, so to attain that nearest noble gas configuration, it will lose 1 electron. So when it loses 1 electron, the number of protons and number of electrons will not remain equal. They get unbalanced. So due to that, when you check that one possibility, so that is total sum is +1. So that means that atom now starts carrying a charge of +1 charge. So +1 charge, that means it started carrying a positive charge. So therefore that we don't call it as now atom, we call it as a ion. So that ion is positively charged. So therefore it has given a special name, that is cation. Clear? And the same way the chlorine has 7 electrons in the last shell. So now instead of losing 7 electrons, it's not possible to lose so easily the 7 electrons, large properties there and everything has to be given out. It's not happen. So it will not lose 7 electrons, it will gain 1 electron because it has to gain only 1. So it will gain 1 electron, and after gaining, 1 second. After gaining, it will become, the electron number will increase. The number of protons are not going to increase because we have not done any changes in the proton. Only electron number has been increased by 1. So number of electron was 17 earlier, now it will become 18. So that is again now it is unbalanced. The number of proton and electron unbalanced. So total charge, now it will starting as a -1 charge. So therefore this particle we call as negatively charged ion, that is anion. Clear? Is this clear?
Just one doubt. Does the last shell always have 8 as the
Yes.
charge?
Yes. Only except hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen and helium. Except this.
Ma'am, how do we get to know that which shell has how many electrons? I mean, are we supposed
Yes, that is my next part. I need to explain you that. That's what the next part, that is now, just now I that told. Now how to find out whether in which atom will lose electron and which atom will gain electron. For that, you need to know the atomic numbers. So that means how many proton or neutron that particle carries, that atom carries. So we know that. So first, before that, there is a law to find out the electronic configuration. Rules are there.
Should we write those, ma'am, which you have written?
Yes, wait. Electronic configuration
Should we write this?
rules. No. First write down this part, but faster. Ion, formation of ion, you can write it here as formation of ions. Atoms.
Should we draw all that, ma'am?
Yes, you have to. Where is it drawing there? Anything?
Ma'am, the top part, ma'am, like you had written something on top, ma'am. Should we write all that?
Right now, only formation of ions.
Okay.
Atoms to attain stability, that is nearest noble gas configuration, either lose electrons or gain electrons. In doing this, particle, it carries some charge, positive or negative. That charged particle is called ion. Yes, Balapriya, you want to ask something?
No, ma'am, I had raised hand before, not now.
Do we have to write that Na?
Yes, everything now. What is Na?
Sodium.
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 Ma'am, I think in last class you told you'll take a test on that.
Yeah.
Small
So
names.
today half an hour, 35 minutes only we have done on the doubt clearing.
Can you keep it next week, ma'am? We have exam this week. So. Ma'am, can you keep it on Saturday?
Much more thing. Time is needed to explain this ion part, and then electronic configuration part is important part. Need to be explained. These are basics of chemistry.
Ma'am, so when will that test be?
Test it will keep on every week, every class.
Not all the classes.
The full class will
Just
not
in
be
the
there. It
middle
will
of the
take
class,
time.
will you ask like that?
Yes, anyone, anytime I will keep on asking.
What, ma'am? I didn't get it.
Symbols of atoms.
Yes, ma'am. I learned it last class.
Ma'am, after
Ma'am, so
writing formation, we have to
sodium-
write this.
Yes. Then
So
formation
sodium
in
and
that.
chlorine are the examples.
Sodium and chlorine are the examples. How it carries a charge that I've explained to you.
Okay, ma'am.
These are the examples.
Ma'am, how did they find out that this many electrons revolve around one orbit?
Can be seen.
Through electron microscope.
Yeah.
Ma'am, ma'am, I had typed something, ma'am, to you, ma'am. Can I ask it, ma'am, now that matched out? Because
From the test paper?
from our school test paper, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, send me the picture.
Ma'am, problem, ma'am. Lohit has it, ma'am. Like, can he screen share now?
Screen share students are writing here.
After. Ma'am, can I tell the question, ma'am? Can you?
Yeah, send me the picture. This one screenshot you send me on my number.
Ma'am, can you please scroll down?
Ma'am.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yes, sir.
1 by root 3, that is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 means 1 by root 3 minus 1 by 3. Option 3 is the right answer.
Ma'am, could you just
Option three.
explain it? Ma'am, could you just explain it?
You take directly 3x square minus 1 is equal to 0. Finding the 0 means what? We have to equate it to 0.
Yes, sir.
So what is the value of x square? X
I
square
got
is
1
equal to
by
1
root
by 3. X square is equal to 1 by 3.
Yeah.
So what is the value of root x? Sorry, square root of x square. That is x value is square root of 1 by 3. But that value, square root is always positive also and negative also. Values of square root will be positive as well as negative. Square root of 4 is what?
2.
Why not minus 2? Minus 2 into minus 2 is also 4,
Yeah.
no? That means the square root of any number is positive as well as negative.
So, ma'am, so 1 by under root 3, I wrote.
And minus 1 by under root 3, both the answers. The third option is both the answers, 1 by root 3 and minus 1 by root 3.
So the first option is wrong.
Yeah, first is wrong. First and second are wrong. They are, but what is the most probable answer? That is both the answers. Positive 1 by root 3 and negative 1 by root 3.
Okay. Because while equating, I'm getting 1 plus root 3. I didn't think of this. 1 by root 3.
Done?
Done, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, done.
So it has not yet come. So it will come. So I will start. Now, electronic configuration rule, that is, electrons are revolving around nucleus. Class 10 students, when sir will start, I will stop. Okay, so I'm waiting for the sir. Till that, I will finish this.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, electrons are revolving around the nucleus in a fixed energy level. So this is a nucleus. Protons and neutrons are present. This is the first shell. We have given the name as n is equal to number of shell is 1 and it has given the name as k. Then second one is n is equal to 2, number of shell is n. that is equal to 2, and it has given the name as L shell. Then third shell has K, L, M, then N, and so on. O, P, Q. Only 7 shells till now. The 11th half. So in the first shell, the maximum number of electrons present in each shell is given by the formula 2n square. Number of electrons present in each shell is given by the formula 2n square. N is the number of shell. So if K, for K shell, N is equal to 1. So what is the number of electrons in this one? 2 into 1 square, that is 2.
Ma'am, so the first law is electrons are revolving around nucleus.
No. This is what I'm telling. That's everything.
Okay, the first one is formula.
Second one, yes, formula. Number of electrons is 2 into 2 square, which is 8. Then M shells' maximum capacity is N is equal to 3. So therefore, number of electrons is equal to 2 into 3 square. That is 18. So on N is equal to 4. So electrons has 2 into 4 square, which is 32. Now the maximum capacity of every shell is 2, 8, 18, 32, so on. So this many electrons that every particular shell consists of. But there is a rule. Now here again second rule is when first shell is completely filled, the lower one, inner one shell is completely filled, then only electrons are placed in the next shell. So when there is any atom has a 4 electrons, then what will happen? How it is placed?
Ma'am, then 2 electrons will go to the other.
First it will K shell will go 2 electrons, and how many left out? 2 more left out will go to the L shell. It won't happen that is K has 1 and L has 3. That won't happen. So first you have to fill the inner one completely, and then the next electron will go to the next, remaining electrons will go to the next shells. So this is not possible. This is possible, right?
What are these K, L, M, N?
That's just now I told the names of the shells.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is K shell. First shell is a K shell. Second one is the L shell. Then third one is the M shell. M shell, N shell, like that 7 shells are present, maximum. Okay, so first rule, that is number of electrons, maximum number of electrons present in each shell is given by the formula 2n square. Second rule is when inner shell is completely filled, then only extra electrons are placed in next shell. Clear? Now one more very important rule is there, the third one. The last shell, that is outermost shell, should have maximum 8 electrons. This is very important part. The last shell, after placing the electron, if any shell becomes the last shell, then in that shell we cannot place electrons more than 8. For example, I will tell you sodium. Sodium is just now you have seen 11 electrons are, number of electrons are 11 in that. So K shell has 2 electrons. Now how many left out?
8.
8?
L has
9 are left out. So out of 9, 8 will come in L shell. Now one more left out, so that will go to the M shell. So it will be 2, 8, 1 is the electronic configuration. But in case of calcium, which has the atomic number 20. Now in this case, what will happen? Out of 20, 2 will have in the K complete. Then the next 8 electrons in the L shell. Now what happens? After that, how many left out?
10.
2 plus 8, 10 left out. Then 10 we have to place it in M. You have seen the maximum possibility of M shell is 18. So we can place 18 electrons in the 10 electrons in the M shell because M can carry 18 electrons, right?
Yes.
But after placing 10 electrons, M will become the last shell.
And it can give 2 electrons.
No, first tell me, this is the last shell because how many electrons are there, that many levels are there. It won't happen, that is, it will have more than this M here, no electrons and still shells are there, that won't happen.
Okay.
So M has 10 electrons. Now, due to this, M will become the last shell. And what is the condition told here? Sir, only 2 minutes, I'm leaving. So last shell should not have, maximum has 8 electrons. So now here 10 electrons. So this is not possible. So what has to be done? K will have 2, L will have 8. Then here M will, we have to give it only 8 electrons. And remaining 2, we have to pass it to N shell. It's clear?
Yes.
So this will have only 8 electrons we have to place and 2 electrons we have transferred to the next shell. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
But then M can have 2 electrons and then M will be 8. It can be possible, right?
No, here maximum we have to fill it. That is maximum 8 we have to fill and then only remaining ones we have to pass it to the next one.
Okay, ma'am. Got it.
Got it? So we'll continue this next class also. We have to write all the
Excuse me,
electronic
ma'am.
configuration of 20 elements.
Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, so to attain stability, it either gains or loses electrons.
Yeah. So this is that last shell will decide. Last shell will decide that how many electrons it has and how many it will lose.
So in this
Or
case,
it will
2 electrons will be lost.
Lost. Yeah.
Okay.
It's clear. I will explain again in detail for all 20 atoms. We have to take it and explain it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So writing part, you will do it afterwards. No, first understand and then we will write it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.